The answer is yes, but. When she complains and says, "What do you mean?" Say, "Well, of course I love you. And regardless of what happens, I'm going to carry my love for you into eternity. Until my dying breath, I'm going to love you for sure." And then she's going to zero in on that but. Your answer should be as follows. Politely ask her to remind you why she ended any of her previous relationships. If you listen carefully, she's going to talk about her needs not being met. Needs, whether they be emotional, spiritual, psychological, monogamy based, safety, security, the list goes on and on. She'll tell you how some of those needs were not being met and she ended the relationship. Then look her in the eyes and say, "If you were a worm, how many of my needs would you be able to meet?" Anyone with common sense would realize that they've emotionally abandoned other people for failing to bring enough to the table, but yet they have the hubris to think that they should still be loved despite bringing nothing. And of course, let her know that you're not her captor. You're not going to put her into a terrarium. You're going to release her into the yard so that we shall always be close. And that if her human consciousness is functioning within the body of the worm, that you know that she's going to be a smashing success, that she will lead her fellow worms to greatness as they move up the food chain. Also, remind her not to come out after the rain because the birds will get her.